Hello, I'm ThatBuilderBoi and welcome back to Swamp League. Last heat, we saw another shagging bot kick absolute bot in capsize, taking no prisoners in the vert heat, winning in very dominant style. Now let's move on from that and see four unique bots take to the arena. First up, we have Duck's Creme Brulee, which I think is the only flamethrower in the competition. They have very low forks, and once that flame gets going, it can cause a lot of damage. The only problem is it can't last the whole match, that flame, and its sides are kind of flat, so it might get stuck there. Next up, we have Deadeye, a dual vertical bar spinner that hits really freaking hard. The problem is, with all that power, it is pretty darn unstable. So it might need to sober up before its matches. ThatBuilderBoi's streak of making IRL bots in video games continues here with Minor Threat. It yearns for the mines, hoping to cleave all opponents in two or beat them into submission with that hammer. The only problem is, it can sometimes struggle to self-right. Last but not least, we have Woo-Pig Sui from Chaotic. It is a Razorback-style grappler bot, which allows it to be very flexible. It can get out of sticky situations pretty easily. The only problem is its overall weapon effectiveness. We have our field set for the heat, so let's see Creme Brulee and Deadeye in the arena.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
So Shiken is looking to make it 2 in a row of this heat here with his machine Deadeye, and already, well, the strength's listed as hits like a freight train. That is definitely proven to be true here. Just throwing Creme Brulee just all the way across the arena floor already. And well, this is already Creme Brulee looking to be on the back foot immediately. And well, Deadeye not letting up at all. And well, we've seen like dual vertical spinners before in Roadwork Ahead. Deadeye, very similar in theory, very, very powerful, although the spinners, they look like they are, and look at the flames! I was just going to say the spinners look like they're already getting desynced, but look at the fire of Creme Brulee! It definitely is a pretty sight. How effective is it? We will have to find out. Maybe hoping to burn and send Deadeye home in a blaze of glory. Well, currently I think Creme Brulee is going to be the one who's going to go home in a blaze of glory. Very quick battle, ring out immediately, and Deadeye gets a very, very quick win. I was only just getting into that, and the match is already over. Very, very quick stuff. Very impressive performance by Deadeye. And Creme Brulee, well, they are well and truly dead. Deadeye gets the 3 points.
With one of the quickest matches of the series so far, Deadeye takes an easy 3 points. Now it's time for Minor Threat and Woo-Pig Sui to do battle.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Should be a good battle this. 2 very interesting machines and thankfully 2 non-spinners. I think we have way too many spinners in this series. It's nice to see something else for a change. Nah, I'm just kidding. You can never have too many spinners. But it is nice to see 2 different weapon types going at it. The control bot of Woo-Pig Sui by Chaotic Robotics. Very similar to Razorback and Minor Threat, the Axe robot. Veterans of the YouTube channel, hoping to do well here in Battle RC in Swamp League. But currently at the minute, the miner is getting thrown about like an actual miner, not a coal miner, like a child. That's what Woo-Pig Sui's making them look here, just throwing them about, just toying with them here. You know, it's like Kurt Angle. And you know what Kurt Angle said when he was fighting Rey Mysterio? Well, it doesn't matter what he was going to say. Another quick battle this is looking to be. Well, I think that is very clearly a ring out. I think we're having a little bit of issues with the count out, but no, it is counted out. And well, I was going to quote Kurt Angle when he fought Rey Mysterio. He just said, you're a boy in a man's world, and I'm a man who loves to play with boys. And well, the inappropriateness aside, that definitely was what would happen if you get a fully grown man up against a child, just throwing it all over the arena floor. And another very quick fight.
Excellent control from Woo-Pig Sui gets them the KO and takes them joint top with Deadeye. Now we gotta see both of them fight again.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
So, well, already Deadeye and Woo Pig Sui definitely have a lot on their resume already. They're very brief career, and they already have 2 very quick wins on their resume. 2 of the quickest fights in Swamp League thus far. Will this fight be just as quick, or will it go the distance? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Although I feel with how effective both these machines are, I'm not too sure. I feel it's going to end another ring out. I just have that feeling. It will either end with Woo Pig Sui lifting Deadeye out, or Deadeye just absolutely punting them, like what they're doing here. But, you know, obviously more towards the ring out zones, of course, to get the elimination on Woo Pig Sui. Very strange name, Chaotic Robotics. Very odd name for a robot. Is it a reference to something? Answers on the postcard, please. But anyways, Woo Pig Sui and Deadeye definitely going at it. WPS, DE. Actually, no, that doesn't quite work as well. Anyways, Woo Pig Sui coming in with a lift on Deadeye. I'm trying to do a Bronze Bomber thing where I just say the abbreviations. It didn't work quite as well as BB, though, unfortunately. Anyways, Woo Pig Sui now trying to get in behind. That's a good grapple there. Coming in behind, coming in with that claw and hoping to lift Deadeye up, you know. It very much is like a varsity wrestler, but does this robot have the makings of a varsity athlete? As well, it's hoping to really throw, grapple, toy, wrestle, pin Deadeye to the ground, and well, get the win. But I think it suffered some damage already. I don't know if that was Deadeye or the kill source that did that. I'm not quite sure. I'm really not quite sure. Maybe we'll find out later on, or it could have been off Deadeye, who knows. I don't have the best eyes in the world. And, well, Woo Pig Sui getting knocked up and over there by Deadeye, and another big hit there. And, well, Deadeye definitely throwing Woo Pig Sui about here, but in a match that I thought would end very quickly, we are definitely getting a good bit of action here. We are approaching the final minute of the battle, and, well, Woo Pig Sui getting stuck to the pulverizer. Oh, that was a weird hit, that was. That was a very crazy hit. And Woo Pig Sui definitely suffered a lot of damage. Deadeye not really suffered much damage at all. I think they are definitely the early favourites for the heat. It definitely hits like a bloody freight train, that's for sure. A really, really big one. One packed with tons of people, adding to the weight of an already heavy train. But hang on a minute. They look to be a bit stuck here. Oh, wait, no, using a gyroscopic, you muppet. The gyroscopic speed of the spinner to get back down on their wheels, and a massive hit there, and another big hit there, and another big hit, right into the screws that time. And well, Deadeye, I don't think they're going to get the KO. They're going to need something big here, like a ring out, if they want to get the win. But I feel like this match is going to go to the distance. It is going to go to the judges. I think both machines just backing off now. Oh wait, no, trying to come for one last hit. No, close but no cigar, Woo Pig Sui. It is going to go to the judges. Well, I think this is very much a foregone conclusion of a battle. And well, after a very quick first round, the second round starts off with a match that goes the full distance. Both machines were very impressive, but it's Deadeye for me. It really is. And it seems the spinners being desynced isn't causing an issue like I thought it would. No matter what, no matter how the spinners are, that thing hits like a goddamn truck. Woo Pig Sui did come with a really good grapple here though, so they did put on a really good effort. But you know, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. And well, Woo Pig Sui well and truly did get punched. It's got to be Deadeye for me. It really has to be. But you never know. I have been one before. Let's see who gets the win here.
The winner by unanimous decision is Deadeye. Deadeye is your winner of the first JD of the night. Now we will see the 2 overhead attack bots, Minor Threat and Creme Brulee, in the arena.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
So, should be an interesting battle here. They're both overhead weapons. The overhead flamethrower sort of acts more as a claw versus the hammer of Minor Threat. Now, coal miners are known for surviving harsh conditions, but I can't think of many coal miners going into active volcanoes. Well, except for Steve, but he's a fictional miner. I'm talking about real proper coal miners. They don't really tend to go in volcanoes well at all, really. Well, I think we're going to be seeing the first miner go into these hot, harsh conditions for the first time here. A premiere first on the ThatBuilderBoi YouTube channel, if you will. Well, Creme Brulee definitely bringing in the heat onto Minor Threat, but Minor Threat, they do have the hammer axe like weapon to definitely attack Creme Brulee, maybe mine it a bit, get some diamonds, maybe get some other materials as well, maybe some gold. Is it a gold miner? Well, we're not too sure, but I think some damage, and there's already been quite a bit of damage there. I'm not quite sure who that is off, although Minor Threat is smoking. That's not good. That's not good at all. They're overheating. That is very bad. Although, I think the smoke has calmed down, and well, not Minor Threat, Creme Brulee. Does it have any fire left? Has it run out of flames, I wonder? It's not really activating the flames, and yeah, that is a very, very limp claw now. Minor Threat definitely had a minor scare just there. Well, more than a minor scare, a major scare that. Overheating for a second. I thought, well, you know, the electro... Wait, hang on a minute. The flames look to be back. I think Creme Brulee is suffering with some malfunctions. This is a very odd battle so far, I must say. I don't really quite know what to make of it. Both machines really strong to gain purchase. Both machines, and well, Creme Brulee bringing the flames again. Maybe it was just waiting its time. Get in the opportune moment. Don't waste all the flames. Wait until the right moment to really burn this coal miner. To really burn this bot. And well, Minor Threat does a little flip just then. That was kind of odd. It's definitely suffered the damage, that's for sure. The axe moving very, very slowly here, not bringing in the pain onto Creme Brulee at all. And Creme Brulee looks a little bit burnt by its own weapon as well. And well, definitely bringing in the flamethrower there as well. And well, I think we could be looking at another potential overheat here from Minor Threat. I don't think it'll be enough to nope, we only got 10 seconds left. It won't be enough to KO the machine. But this has been a very, very odd battle. But it is gonna go to the judges.
Cease.
Not too sure what to make of that one. It had a really good start, a really good end, but both machines didn't really seem to be working at their full potential. Both Creme Brulee and Minor Threat, I feel we could have seen more from both machines. I think that piece of armor did come from Creme Brulee. I feel they're pretty even when it comes to weapon effectiveness, because Creme Brulee did suffer a bit of damage, but Minor Threat also did suffer a bit of overheating. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. If I had to pick a winner, I'd pick Creme Brulee, but like, it can obviously go either way. Very odd battle. Very, very odd. Well, it's another judge's decision. So we'll just have to see which way the judges will go with this fight.
The winner by unanimous decision is Creme Brulee. Despite their best efforts, Minor Threat gets scorched and burned, falling to an 0-2 record. Let's see them try to get at least one win tonight against the table topper Deadeye.
3, 2, 1.
Poor Minor Threat. It hasn't had the best time this heat, and I think it's going to have an even worse time against Deadeye, who's just going to, well, have no problems just throwing this coal miner around here, throwing the machine about. It's already suffered a bit of damage. Bit of a trick shot, that, throwing it onto the kill source, mangling up the scoop, and Deadeye, well, they're certainly having a lot of fun here, throwing Minor Threat around at the moment. Minor Threat already stuck against the spike strips, and I think Deadeye's just going to leave them, I almost said Shiken. It is a Shiken robot. See, I know who made these robots. Shiken, letting ThatBuilderBoi use the unstick feature just then. If it gets stuck again, it will not be able to use it again. And Shiken is hoping to overtake the tie with Duck by having the most amount of machines in the Grand Finals. Having 3 machines in the Grand Finals, 3 out of 6. Of course, there is one more heat after this. This is, in fact, the penultimate heat. Shiken, those blades whirring and revving up, and a massive hit there to Minor Threat, and another big hit, throwing it directly into the arena wall. The pulverizer comes crashing down though, and Minor Threat trying to grapple and claw at Deadeye, put them in the kill saws. Although, well, that weapon hasn't really proven to be the most effective throughout this episode, I'm afraid. Deadeye definitely has proven to be very effective, though. A very formidable foe this machine has been, a formidable opponent, revving up those devastating blades, and a huge hit there. A very big hit that was. Minor Threat comes crashing down, trying to get in the sides, but I think that is a ring out. The second ring out for Minor Threat.
Cease.
And well, I think that is just symbolic of both of these machines' runs this heat. Deadeye, complete domination, going 3 for 3. Minor Threat really didn't prove to be much for Threat, I'm afraid. Really did struggle throughout this heat. And against Deadeye, it was more of the same. Mangled, battered, chewed up, smashed, crashed, bashed, before eventually being thrown into the ring out zone. Look at that hit. Deadeye definitely one to watch in the finals.
Minor Threat living up to its name and going winless, but Deadeye finishes with a very solid 8 points. Now let's see who will take the wildcard spot between Woo Pig Sooie and Creme Brulee.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
So Shiken gets another bot in the grand finals. So it is between Duck and Chaotix to get a robot through the wildcards. Woo Pig Sooie grappling a hold of Creme Brulee, lifting them around. I feel out of the two, Woo Pig Sooie has been the more impressive of the two, getting that very quick elimination on Minor Threat, and I feel if it gets its way here, it will probably get another quick elimination here on Creme Brulee. Creme Brulee, the flames look pretty, they look gorgeous, absolutely, but I don't think it has the weapon effectiveness to deal with our resident grappler of the war zone. And Woo Pig Sooie, well, I'm saying that, but Woo Pig Sooie is struggling. Creme Brulee is starting off the battle stronger here. They definitely are. Woo Pig Sooie getting knocked up and over. Woo Pig Sooie trying to get in at the side of Creme Brulee. And look, I must say, I have loved Creme Brulee throughout this episode. The flames just look fantastic. But Woo Pig Sooie has been one of my favourites as well. Just the grappler, the pro wrestler. It really is like our very own Kurt Angle. But I think we could be seeing an upset. I don't believe it. I am stunned. That is going to be one of the biggest upsets in Swamp League. That is a major upset. I was just talking. I thought Woo Pig Sooie was going to walk over that. But no. Well, Creme Brulee really shut me up there. A very impressive win there by Creme Brulee. They'll be getting the wildcard spot. Such a shame to see Woo Pig Sooie go out. What an upset.
An excellent win for Creme Brulee, shoots them up to second in the table and is eligible for the wildcard spot. It was a great episode of action with bots going flying and just being thrown around and fire being hurled all over the place, but in the end, it was Deadeye with 3 very destructive wins. Thank you for watching. I've been ThatBuilderBoi, and I'll see you in the final heat of Swamp League.